The story takes place years after Seabound, when Wu dies. On the 5-year anniversary of Nia's sacrifice, there is an Oni attack. The 4 OG ninjas die and Lloyd and Pixel are the last ones left standing. Lloyd unlocks a mysterious form that makes him brutal. In this attack, the main character's daughter dies. He makes a plan to collect all 4 time blades to get her back. He breaks into Borg Tower and fights Samurai X. He is able to escape, but feels guilty about stealing since he promised his daughter he wouldn't do it again, so he visits her grave. He runs into only cultist and accidentally kills one. Then Lloyd shows up and fights him because he killed the guy. Lloyd breaks CHT's arm, but he is able to escape. He meets up with Acronics to get a map with the blades, but Acronics tells him to go on a side quest for the map. Then the clock-hooded thief fights a bunch of cops and breaks the nose of one, but reverses it and reverses his broken arm. CHT gets away with Wu's staff and goes to the monastery for another side quest. He reads Lloyd's journal and Lloyd finds him. He gets PTSD and they talk about stuff like their past and about how CHT reminds Lloyd of someone who he believes is dead. Then Lloyd lets him get away as long as he doesn't hurt a single other person. He meets back up with Acronics and Acronics mentions how they are very similar. Acronics yaps about how time elemental masters who reach their true potential become immortal and then ask where his brother is. CHT is hesitant to tell him, but Crux killed Master Wu and Acronics becomes envious because his brother will be remembered and he won't. He comes up with a plan to kill Lloyd and CHT doesn't let that slide, so they fight. CHT gets stabbed like Wu did, but hallucinates about his daughter and keeps fighting. He gets the map. He defeats Acronics and doesn't believe he's dead, but probably out of commission. On Christmas Day, he trains probably because he almost got killed by Acronics and he decides he is going to help Lloyd by finding his dad. It's harder than he thinks and he goes to Borg Tower again to find documents and clues that will lead him to Garmadon. He also fights a guard, which isn't important, but it's a good fight scene. He runs into Pixel and they talk and she tells him to stop being such a loner. She also tells him to not do anything stupid. He gets Lloyd and Pixel gifts. He gives Lloyd a picture and gives Pixel her original arm, which lets her know who he is. He then finally takes off the mask and reconnects with old friends. He gets back into the grind and finds Garmadon in the Dark Island. They talk and Garmadon is overwhelmed because he finds out almost everyone he cared about is dead. CHT asks him to help Lloyd, but he doesn't want to and believes he will make the situation worse. CHT gives him a button that will notify him of CHT's location whenever he is near Lloyd. CHT meets up with the mechanic to get another time blade that is in a different realm. He gets PTSD of Acronics and fights the mechanic. This time he is better at fighting and defeats him. He gets the Kitana, which will help him travel realms. The mechanic tells him of the risks, but he doesn't care. CHT travels realms and his backstory is revealed. It is revealed that he only stole from the islanders back in the island because his mom was sick, but he got too greedy and his wife left him. More stuff is revealed, but you can check that out for yourself in the full video on my channel. Regretter, the owner of the realm, shows him his daughter dying, and then he gets the time blade. CHT leaves Regretter's realm and sees the city being destroyed because of him. He tries to get the Kitana, but the Temple of Airjitsu is struck by lightning and crumbles. He is rescued by Pixel. Lloyd is there too and is confused because he believed Ronan was dead. Pixel is mad because Ronan was the one who was hired by Chen to take her to the island in Season 4. Ronan makes a sped-up time bubble to talk with them without wasting time. It's revealed Claus threatened Ronan's family, which is why he took her and Zane to the island. It's also revealed that Lloyd and Pixel are retiring to open up a school of ninja and samurai. They discuss how to stop the lightning and one of them must be struck by it, which will most likely kill them. They fight for the Kitana. Lloyd and Pixel also fight because they don't want the other to die. Borg Tower is struck by lightning and collapses. Ronan is ready to sacrifice himself but hallucinates about Acronics and also his dad. Lloyd stops him from sacrificing himself. Ronan presses the button to notify Garmadon. Lloyd dies. Ronan reverses it and stops Lloyd from dying. Lloyd beats the crap out of him and Pixel gets the Kitana. Since Lloyd ripped off Pixel's arm, she uses the one Ronan gave her on Christmas. She gives Ronan the time blade. Pixel dies.
I hope that recap cleared some stuff up and that you enjoyed this different kind of video. I still recommend that you watch the episodes for yourself. I'm really proud of how they are and the quality improves as the show goes on. I still rewatched part 2 of episode 3 and I'm really proud of it, but I do believe episode 4 is the most engaging episode of them all. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Thank you for watching. Check out all the episodes in the description or the pinned comment. Comment down below your favorite episode, which will hopefully be episode 4. Peace!